7 o'clock in the morning. I hope you already grabbed your breakfast. If you haven't, Captain Lanos, remember that we need security here, Lucas. Because honestly, sometimes the things that you say on air, I feel like I'm getting a spillover of hate unnecessarily.
When you're outside.
And the little Oris ain't enough. So I'd like to.
It's not plated?
No. I need to change it. Mine is what? 849? What that could mean? I ate for 9 of us. That's how much I had for breakfast. Anyways, the question is security, to have or not to have, as relates to the former prime minister.
I wonder if that's what his press conference is about.
There's no way he's holding a whole press conference over that. Nah.
Of course. He has a lot to say.
Nah, it wouldn't be the end.
It might be.
He might mention it.
It might be as petty as that.
Yeah. Nah, he might mention it.
That would be.
And when I say mention, I mean like 30 seconds.
Anyway, there is an ongoing debate regarding the former PM's security detail. So let me just reiterate what the Minister of National Security stated recently, where he pointed out that they are reviewing it. But he did detail a couple of things. He says Dr. Gonzalez says the parents are part of the cabinet decision made early in the last administration. So basically, the PM had put things in place while he was still prime minister. The former PM put things in place while he was former PM about security details for former PMs and governor generals, apparently.
Okay.
Which some people may say was a little self-serving. Was it really about others, or was it about him?
If he did it early, that would have benefited people like James Mitchell and Arnhem Eustace, no? Former prime minister.
Yeah. If he did it early enough.
If he did it early.
Yeah, but when I say early, I think it was like after year 10 or so.
Sorry.
Well,
in the can't be early.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, what was it? Oh, you had to serve 5 terms.
So Minister Leacock said he will not receive police officers guarding his home.
This is Dr. Gonzalez.
Yeah. And his security detail has been reduced pending some queries into what the protocol is or will be. So his home, that's on him.
Who currently gets police security at their home? Just the current prime minister and the governor general.
Yeah. And maybe the
Minister of National Security.
Yeah, but then also the
But we wouldn't know because it's
well, we don't know because it's
always been
yeah. But what about the High Court judge?
Yeah, some of those have.
Right.
Yeah. I see those.
Yeah.
At the home?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The High Court judges. Yeah.
All right. So I think the question is, first, does he need it? Is there a risk to him that would that's substantive enough?
I mean, look, if you're being cold, you would say, well, if he gets knocked out, what difference does it make to the country? Right?
He's no longer head of state.
Because he's no longer head of state. He's no longer making any decision. I mean, now, I don't think you could look at it as black and white in that, because you don't want people to be afraid to be prime minister,
living. Yeah.
And you don't want them to kind of have to moderate their actions while being prime minister for fear of retribution later on.
Okay.
Right? So
agreed, yeah.
So I don't think you could just say,
so what?
Yeah. Even though on a actual like day-to-day basis, I don't think it would really make a difference.
Okay.
Right? If we're being like ultra practical.
The difference would be is that we don't support anybody getting killed.
We don't support anybody being killed. And particularly we don't want our former
or harmed in any way.
Our former leaders to have to moderate what they do in power for fear of what may happen to them out of power. So I think he's entitled to some security. Should he have home security? I would say probably yes.
One officer at the gate.
Maybe an officer at his home. Yeah.
Yeah. What about, so would that officer also be
the officer that traveling with him?
That travels with him?
Maybe. maybe, or maybe a couple of officers
who will work in shifts.
Yeah.
I say 3.
How are you breaking that down?
2 on his person and 1 at his home at all time.
I think also though, right?
And the detail rotates. So like it's about 6 to 9 officers, and they rotate.
And he gets 3 at a time.
At all times, yeah.
2 on his personal.
Once he's leaving his house, that's 2 on his person until in the night, and then at night there's 1 always at his house, day and night. And then in the morning, 2 comes and pick him up if he needs to go anywhere. They go with him. If not,
don't you though have to kind of assess what the threat is? Doesn't there have to be some sort of analysis as to what the threat is? Because 1 at his home may not be enough. If there's a genuine threat, if there are, say, former or current drug men who maybe just come off a 10-year prison sentence, that they attribute to him.
Yeah, I feel like he.
Yeah.
He was the Minister of National Security as well.
Right.
So yeah, you make me get locked up.
Boy, so 2 at his home at all times.
1 circling the perimeter, 1 at the gate.
Maybe, yeah.
And then how many on his person?
That's 4.
And when he goes out, maybe 2.
Yeah. I don't see nothing wrong with that.
How are you maneuver? So the 2, 1 is like a driver as well.
Yes.
Well, however,
because if you look at from the stuff I've seen about the Secret Service when they're handling their senators, right,
and the former
presidents, yeah, they have 1 is a driver, 1 is on the person, and they have 1 at the house or 2 at the house, depends. They do sweeps, regular sweeps as well. So
okay. I'm saying. Morning.
Morning. I know I went from next week, sir, because I believe that's labor, but I honestly think he deserves 2 security. And people saying, "Oh, we got those taxes. Taxes are the pay police and them still don't do nothing." So if them people do nothing, or you want them security, but now we're moving things forward, and this is why we should move forward. I think every heads of government supposed to have security moving forward in the future, because you couldn't even Prime Minister anymore. But you go always have somebody who goes against. So we also give Sinvinsu citizens £100 a goal. Somebody gonna be upset because he did not give us £101 a goal.
Right.
So I think he needs security details.
Exactly.
Period, point blank.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. All right. Let me see. Somebody else over here says on the security issue, it should be what Arnhem and Mitchell received as former PM. No, but I think Arnhem used to receive security.
1.
It was 1 officer?
Yeah. And I mean, also, he is also now the leader of the opposition as well. I always believe the leader of the opposition should have had security as well.
Morning,
Kwesi.
Junior, I received a text.
Oh, because I was about to ask you. All right.
No.
Okay, good. Thanks.
On the security thing, I been a prime minister for 25 years, and you might not be liked by a lot of people. At this point, I think he deserves to have security at his home and security when he's traveling. The outrider, I know much about outrider.
Nah.
But how many at the home and how many on this person?
Well, it depends on where you live. I would say 4 the most, because look, man. This doesn't mean you can't go on this road. You can't have a man being prime minister for 25 years and he's out of
living in fair
now and living in fair, man. It can't work so. And it has to be police, not private security. Police security. You see me, the SSU them guarding the magistrate and the judge and them. It's the same way.
Okay.
It's taxpayers' money. I think he needs to get that.
Somebody's asking, so if he travels or goes on vacation, what happened to him?
Good question. Morning.
Good morning, guys. You hear me clearly?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. Listen, Ralph needs to come down from there. A lady was missing from going on a month now. And the police told his family, they shot and police when they were asking for trespassing by them.
True.
Didn't
Really?
they tell her that?
Really?
They did.
Okay.
That's what they told the lady. You have a shortage of police. So Ralph for a police guarding him for. He lock your guards, man. Guard him.
All right.
That's
a
a
good point.
As the lady did say, the police told her that they're short.
That they were short
But you have to remember at the same time that was Beckway.
Still though, you could if it's searching for somebody who's missing, you would kind of deploy appropriate.
Right.
That
conversation. Yeah.
I think over time it should decrease. So in the first year,
You get it full.
you get maybe the 4,
Yeah.
and then over time, the time you get to year 3, 4,
Yeah. They bring it down to
it's
2.
gone, man.
1.
People have forgotten about that.
Yeah.
They moved on.
Fade to obscurity.
Yeah.
All right.
Next person says no security whatsoever.
None at all.
Yeah.
Nah, come on.
There's
come
not
on.
serious. There's a
Come
lot
on.
of people saying none.
But is that because that's just
That might be political
party
bias.
politics?
Yeah, it could be that as well. Lavon King is on the live asking the leader of the opposition to probably to my comments. Yes, I always believe the leader of opposition should have had security.
Yeah.
Whether you have a seat or not, I think because then you represent the head of the next party.
The problem with Comrade is that what he wants for himself,
Doesn't want for anybody else.
he never seemed to be too keen on it for anybody else. So
Yeah.
you always get this kind of partisan kind of review of him.
All right. Morning.
Good morning. Now, Mr. Lee can explain what is the
protocol.
protocol.
Uh-huh.
Which is
Hold on. If he is retired as Prime Minister, he gets security paid for by the state.
Right.
While Ralph was Prime Minister, he built a garrison in the Prime Minister's residence. He had the most security for any individual in the country. Not even the community had that amount of police that Ralph had to himself.
all right.
You have to learn to live with reality. You know, when you always remember in life, you'll be twice whatever you were before you became what you are today.
All right. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Boy, let me see. My opinion on it. Could get 2.
Tamara degrades.
One for his home.
And one on his
One
person.
on his
he
person.
travels.
Yeah.
Degrades as the Prime Minister and Mrs. Deputy Prime Minister. Let Ralph go be. He miserable. He gets nothing.
No, but you can't say no. On him. On him.
You're
gonna just got security. So you can't say nothing.
the problem I think that Comrade faces is that he was such a polarizing figure, and he did his share of wickedness to people.
A large portion of the population just don't care.
And they've just voted. I don't even think they voted out UOP. I think they voted out Ralph Gonzalez.
Yeah, facts. Truman on the live says the question is, what is he entitled to? Is there a law or some rule that outlines this? He gets therefore only what he's entitled to.
Yeah, but remember the argument is that he put it in place what he's entitled to.
Did it pass as a regulation, like as a law, or was it just a cabinet?
Yeah, but either way, you're prime minister, so you control.
That's a good point. Somebody here saying, Marlon Holder says the problem with the opposition leader's argument is that the decision was made in cabinet and not parliament. If Dr. Gonsalves really wanted to do something meaningful for former prime ministers, he would have taken a bill to parliament, which would have made it law. However, any cabinet decision can be changed by the stroke of a pen. I do believe that he do deserve the same amount of security which is currently offered to Arnhem Eustace, which is one police officer who serves as a security. And message real long.
Yeah,
that's it.
All right, so somebody has given us a little insight there.
What did cabinet decide?
This cabinet? No, this is police. Right. So there's some transfers recently. So there are 2 people who were transferred and who are now assigned to be Dr. Eustace's Honorable Eustace's driving and security.
Driving security, okay.
Right. So, and he's a former prime minister. So 2.
Yeah. And I don't. Anyway, let me not go there.
When we come back, we'll
When we
take
come
more
back.
of your views.
All right, Captain Lounge is open. Grab your breakfast this morning. It is hot, it's ready, and it's fresh at the AIA. And of course, if you're looking for lunch, they've got that too with beef roti added to the menu today, along with your usual delectable delights at Villa and of course Diamond Terrace as well.
Amidst the shells, the sounds, the excitement of the season. Find joy. Give joy this Christmas. Only with Hot 97.1. 7.1.